Good morning, California.
Good morning. Wakey, wakey.
Wake up. Wake the hell up. Was it 6 a.m. out there?
It is 7 a.m. on the dot, and the sun is just coming up. So I see everybody. I was like, why is it so sunny everywhere else? And I'm looking outside, and there's no clouds anywhere else. It's just the sun has yet.
I was thinking about you yesterday. I haven't talked to you in a while. I see Anna. I see you made it, representing the other ends of the world, down in South Florida, all the way to California. Anna, Tony, Anna.
Hello. Hello.
Karen, were you the one that told me about that book, your first year in network marketing?
Yes, me.
I bet I've sold 500 copies, at least 500. That guy should send me a tip or something. Yeah, I don't have mine in front of me. I don't know where I got it, but I'm reading it all the time.
Mine is from 13 years ago, I think.
Wow. See, Here's what some people are, Anna. I did Amway for like 7 years, hard as everything. Hard. And some people hated it. And then after they left it, they made fun of it. And I was like, I learned so much and I loved it. And that book reminded me so much of those days of attitude is 100%. I've got managers, their production will go up and it'll go down. And it's attitude. Their attitude, you can almost, if we could mimic their attitude, it goes right with it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
The difference is, Karen, you can make one sale here and make $500. Over there, you made a sale and you make $3.13.
I know.
There's a big difference between
products. You have to sell a lot of products. Last night I made a sale, commission $1,200 in two customers, and I have to sell a lot of product to get the same profit in Herbalife.
Well, I had a guy. He said, look, what we should do is just tell people to sell one or two a week, and then get another person to sell one or two a week, and another person to sell one or two a week. And he did the math, and he was like, you understand? I said, I understand. I just understand that some people need money now. And hiring people and training people, he's not talented. She's not that smart. Let her go make $120,000. But get her to call every single person they know, recruit them. I'll drop down a bit. I'll build two massive legs. And then each one of them, I'll branch off and build two massive legs. And the ones that don't want to sell a lot, I'll encourage them to sell a lot. And we blew up and started making millions, Karen. There's no reason you shouldn't make millions. Should you have the greatest attitude in the world? I had the greatest attitude, and I still got a badass attitude.
Yes, you do.
You in? You in, Karen?
Yes, you have to have the attitude first before the check. You have to have always the attitude is very important, more than the aptitude or talent. Do you understand me?
I understand you. Do you understand me?
Yes, of course.
It's my first language. It's my first language, Karen. As a matter of fact, it's my only one. Un poco español, expectancy Dutch.
I can talk Spanish for 3 days without stopping, but in English I have to think before I talk. So sorry.
Do you speak any other languages? Do you speak any other languages?
Chinese. Cantonese.
Okay, so you're gonna have Chinese people, Spanish-speaking people, and broken English people in your group. This is correct?
Yeah, most of the people speak Spanish. So most of the time they can go in Zoom and listen to you because they doesn't understand. So I have to learn and explain it to them. So I'm trying to do that, like learn and teach, learn and teach. That's what I'm doing right now. Mhm.
Are you going to go for this right here?
The 40-40?
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
trying.
Well, if you do 5 appointments a week, that's going to take you 8 weeks to get there, right? 8 times 5, that's 40. What we want people to do is 40 appointments and 40 approaches. So you could go on 40 appointments and talk to those same people about the business. You could. And you could fake us out and tell us you're doing that, but we don't want to fake ourselves out. We got to talk about the business with 40 new people
Every week.
every week. If you do that, you'll make millions overnight. But if you do it over 6 weeks, you'll still make the money. It's just going to take you 6 times longer. No, it's going to take you 20 times longer. Because anytime you drag something out, it drags out even further.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, it's a numbers game. Multi-level marketing is a game of numbers.
That's all it is.
Yes, the more you do, the more people you talk, you will have more chance of success.
And it's an attitude game because the numbers are free. Andy, it costs me so much to hire people. No, it don't. Look at your phone, call every single one of them. Go meet the girl at the restaurant. Go meet the waitress. Go meet the Uber driver. Go meet the person behind the 7-Eleven. Go to work. W-O-R-K. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Don't be a chicken. Don't be a baby. I want to say don't be a girl, but we got girls that are beating. Oh, wait.
That's it.
No, I don't want to say that. Wait. I have great news, men. Let's go to the leaderboard. I'm so excited. We've got the men. They are winning. Pull it up. Let's look at that. Y'all ain't going to believe this. Bubba's a man. Yay. Bill Abear, Dr. Abear, yay! We got 2 men winning. Woohoo! Oh, God. Here they come. Jessica Phillips kicking people's butt. Katrina Guston kicking people's butt. Yay, we got Marcus. Yes, I like people they pull for their team. Like, I should pull for, like, rednecks. Bubba's a redneck. It's so discriminating because people don't treat rednecks right. They don't treat rednecks right. Bubba's a redneck. I think he's Texas anyway. Megan Wood, number 6 in the country. Here's what people don't understand. She's number 6 in the country. But she'll be number 4 next week, and number 3 next week, and number 7 next week, and number 5, she'll be number 1. It's called every week. She takes vacations and sells 20 applications. Takes vacations and sells 10 apps. Why? Because vacations, when you do a week, it's 168 hours in a week. It don't take you 106. You can vacation for 40, 50 hours and still knock out production. Who is this? David Holt, my man, 4 applications. This is a newcomer to the top 10. Chris Manifold, listen to this. Chris Manifold is hired by Megan Wood. So now not only is she top 10, she's got a guy in top 10. Woohoo! Chris Manifold. Justin and Sydney, combined production, both of their production. Number 9 in the country. Woohoo! Not bad start, Justin and Sydney. Dan Gillingham, this man's got more talent in his little finger than I have in my entire arm. But what's he going to do? The DO matters, Dan Gillingham. Coming out strong. See, if Dan comes in to 888, he'll be smoking. It's that consistency every week. Michelle Colin. Let me tell y'all something. She is like, she might win the Thailand trip. She might not. She's on the very, very cusp. And she only worked 5 months this year, maybe 6. Those different stuff. She was sick as everything. I don't know what else happened. She told me. A lot of people. Jessica Phillips, same thing. She won the trip. She only worked 6 months. Imagine what you could do 52 weeks. This first week, we're in the first week, baby. Woo! Brant Swindell, look at him. Swindell coming up in here in the top 12 this year. He was number 1 in 2019. Not sure where he finished in the top in 2020. I don't think he was in the top 10, but he was up there. But I don't even know if he's top 20. But he was number 1 in 19. Now look at here, number 12. We're gonna see what he's gonna do. Hey, the same thing with weekly. It's annually. You can win year after year after year after year. So I've been doing this for 27 years, Karen. Oh Lordy, bam, 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 bam. That's all I know to do. Truck it down to the annuities, and let's see who's kicking butt down here. There goes Bubba. There's his production right there. All right, Bubba. I see you annuity production. You better do something next week. You done got that one big pop. Woohoo! Good job. A-Bear got a big pop. Jessica Phillips got a big pop. Sydney Bailick and Justin. A. Marie B. Let me see who that is. I want to tell you her name. I want you to get the full effect of this right here. I want you to get, oh, here we go. I got it. Amir Brax. I want to do this just in case she keeps popping up there since she got a 50,000. Tim Tipton. This is another guy with super talent in his little finger. Eves Monet. That jerker's a talented somebody. Annette Hare. Woohoo! Annette won the trip to Thailand. Stan Ulrich. We call him Stan the Man. Vinny coming in with 32,000. Virginia Gutierrez. Yep, Gutierrez. Jeff and Kelly Turner. Woohoo! Let's look at the submits. Here we go. Jeff and Kelly leading the pack on the submit. Olga and Jason, there they go. I'm going to be at their house next Wednesday, Fort Lauderdale. There's a sign-up sheet. If you need one, just contact event planning, Tia, Chris Hill, Olga, Jason, me. That's right. Megan Wood, look at her. 27 submits. See what I'm talking about? Oh, God. Oh, goodness. Look, if you're telling people to just do one app a week, that's going to take you 27 people to get 27 apps. She did it in 1 week. You get 10 people doing 27, 10 people doing 10. This thing will blow up like they go Mount Fuji. Marisol, I met Marisol out there in Diaz Ramirez. Marisol Diaz Ramirez. She's bad to the bone. I met her in Reno, Nevada. She's going to kill this thing. Marvin and Julissa Otsoy, they're on her team. She's on their team. Chris Manifold again. Heidi Jones coming in strong with 10 apps. What if she did this all year long? Junior career. What if she did this? What if she did this every week? Jeremy Patton smoking again. Mark Hutchinson. He'd been sick no, he hadn't been sick. He had a baby. That's what he had. Baby happened to him. Oh, by the way, I should announce Steve Handy, our media guy. If y'all met Steve, does a lot of video and picture taking. Congratulations. He got a baby. I don't know all the details, but I saw a picture of a baby. He's fired up. Hutchinson just had another baby. Marcus and Carla Richardson starting out the year strong. Marcus Richardson, 9 applications, brother. Woo! Top recruiters, Jason and Olga smoking in with 6. Scroll down for me, buddy. Scroll down for me, Tia. There we go. Jason and Olga 6. Jeremy Patton 6. Brandon Ashley Bill. Bill. Guess who's on the cover of our magazine first quarter? Bill. That's right. And Ashley. That's right. Paul Roberts 4. John Thorman. He keeps putting them in. He's going to find some winners. He's got some good ones. Joseph 2 decided not to take the year off. He's going to kill it. Mike and Noel. Jane Bazan. Alex Avian bringing in 3. Carrie and Tia Edwards bringing in 3. Michael Hartley bringing in 3. And Michael Moffat. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. First week of the year, the company as a whole skyrocketed in recruiting. Congratulations. Wait till we start using this network book. Don't forget for you to take credit for that, Karen, because this is going to be we're going to start recruiting 1,000 people a week because of you talking about that book. It's not complicated. He said, you'd be like this, like I did that. I reminded you that. I'll be like, I think I found it on the internet.
Yeah.
Go back to my visual, my people, please, Tia. It ain't gonna be long before I'm gonna have to get into this where we are for the activity call, but I'm gonna go with these people for a little bit. Who we got on here? Junior Korea. What if Heidi did this all week? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be nuts.
God, I sat down with her and I said, Heidi, look at here. I don't know what everybody thinks about you, but I believe in you. We got to prioritize this thing. Calls on Mondays, 20 appointments Tuesday and Wednesdays, Thursdays, calls for Friday, Saturday. Let's start touching base every day, 2-3 times. I'm available. I'll outwork you. You can't. I can take on you and 10 other people. I'm not scared. I got a texter. I can talk. If you're scared, call me. Get bad stuff happening.
Yeah, I'm so proud of her. She's changing. She's growing.
Hey, y'all thinking about keeping that office in Lakeland?
Yeah, we are. We're renegotiating, trying to see how many square footage we'll keep. If it's 2,000 or 3,000, we're looking at it, but it'll be still available.
All right. You see this right here, Junior?
The luchador mask. It's like Marvin Osuna's mask. I can't tell if it's the Redneck Panther or what it is. It looks cool.
They can tell you. It's somebody. Who is it? Who is it? Marvin Osuna?
Rey Mysterio.
All right. Rey Mysterio. Junior, every time I get you on here, it's an opportunity for you to make money. Okay? It's also an opportunity for you to lose money.
Yes, sir.
Ask me if we're going to get a new office or keep a new office or how my new office is going. Let's see how I Rey Mysterio it compared to what you just did. And then we can get everybody to rate me. And we're going to get everybody to rate me. And they're going to rate me on a 1 to 10. They're going to rate you on a 1 to 10. The only difference is I know they're going to be rating me. Because I wake up in the morning knowing that I'm going to be rated. I don't wake up in the morning and say, I wonder if they're going to rate. Oh, Sona, you're going to be rated also. Who is that? Whose mask? Is that you?
That was a very famous wrestler in Mexico called Blue Demon.
The Blue Demon? Did you know him? All right.
No, he died. He died before my time.
Ask me, Junior. Ask me.
Are y'all opening up that office in St. Pete or get a new office? What are y'all doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We had a meeting. These people was there crowding in there and buzzing. It was nuts, man. Matter of fact, when I leave, see, we got another meeting coming up. When is it a meeting coming up in there? We got another meeting coming up. Olga, Jason, don't we have another meeting in there soon? Do we have another meeting coming up in my new office?
Not that I know of, Andy.
I got an idea.
But we don't get one.
I got an idea. When you fly, are you flying on a jet with me to Fort Lauderdale over to Tampa?
Yes, sir.
You know when we land, we're only 30 minutes from that office. And that's next week. And you got people local, right?
Yeah.
What you could do is land, do a meeting there, and then go to Tampa. What you could do is go to Tampa and bring them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Junior, I got Stephanie Rodriguez is in there. She fired up out of her mind. That Colin girl I just mentioned, she's hanging around. She ain't committed to rent yet. Maxim, he's in there. Mike Hartlett. Brandon Manley, you see him on here? You daggone right, bro. That thing, it's above the Chase Bank, brother. We're on top of the Chase Bank. Awesome. We've got the most iconic building in Treasure Island, on Treasure Island. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Rachel, Osuna. I knew you guys have personality. That time out there in Reno, I said, no one of these people crazy right here. Your whole dadgum family. Your dadgum children, all of them. Like winners. Maniac. God. Thank you, Tony, for telling me how important it was to get out there and see them people. Woo! And did you see Marisol? Did y'all hear me call Marisol's name on the leaderboard?
Right.
14,000. Just paid $100,000 annuity yesterday. Chicken boom.
Is she paid a $100,000 annuity?
Yes, sir.
I ain't trying to be funny, Hot Soy, but I bet she makes more than you were paying her in a month. And I bet in overrides you make more than you made off of her from what you were paying her in that PNC thing you're doing. What do you think about that, Hot Soy? Am I right?
Yes, sir, you are. She will explore. You will serve. Everybody is winner.
I'm gonna show you something. There's two views on my computer, on my phone that I like. Let me show you. One of them is this right here, which made me a lot of money. You can see that? A lot of people scared of that. I see people backing away from the screen. They think they're gonna get COVID or something. There's numbers and I'm not. And then let me tell you the other one I like. Right here. Look at here. That's why I do my math right there, Bo. I go, wait a minute, $100,000 annuity? Hold on, let me see here. She's on a 0.85 times a 0.503. $4,000. God, straight up cash. You see what I'm saying? Then I start calculating overrides, and I was like, oh, what if I had 7 people doing that? Ooh. Mr. Riddle. I see Rodriguez on here. We got a new one on here that I keep seeing his name pop up. I said, we ought to get him on here and let him talk a little bit, see what happens. Let's see how he handles stage fright. Let's see how he handles that. Robert Bell, say hello to the people.
How you doing, Alliance Nation? Can you hear me, Andy?
I can hear you, and the rest of the world can hear you. And we can see that grin. I like that smile. Keep using it.
Thanks for having me.
Some people don't want to turn it on.
I paid for the might as well show them.
Daggone right, Bo. Me too. Look here. I did the arc, and pull your name up. We got 13 people named Robert Bell.
Really?
I'm not kidding you. I was like, huh. I started, which one is he? I had to click around and figure out which one you were. I said, he's
hoping the right one.
Money beside it. You made a little bit of money this year, man.
I did. It was an awesome year for me last year. Good.
Is that the most money you've ever made in your life, or have you made more money than that in your life?
No, actually, Justin was asking me the other day, and I was doing the numbers from like my entire working career, and it's up there. It's like the top most I've made in 1 year, most I've made in 1 month, all of that stuff. So it's
Give me your agent number. Let me look it up real quick. What's your agent number?
309-359.
That's right. You exactly right. I was just testing you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There he is, Robert Bell, the one and only. I could date range. I did this. This is unbelievable. By the way, I want to tell all you guys, all your agency managers, you can impersonate your downline and look and see the exact same screen they see. You ain't seen nothing like this in no multi-level marketing, Karen, where you can look up every single thing, every single sale goes in there, the CRM. Somebody was asking our help desk for a list of their clients, and I was like, you got them right there. All you got to do is click, and there they go, right there. Got it right here. Let me get you. Hold on. I got you right here. I got you. Last year, when it takes more time to, that tells you it's going to be a little bit bigger number. If it just does like that, you get like a, $7,000,
Yes, sir.
I got you. You pulled in $51,000, almost $52,000.
Yes,
now,
sir.
Let me tell you, that is, dude, that's like, oh my God. Are you a college? You went in fancy college graduates, Robert Bell?
Yes, sir. I graduated from college.
Where'd you go to school?
I did 2 years at the University of Miami, and I did my final 2 years at Florida International University.
FIT.
FIU.
FIU.
Yes. But I claim the Hurricanes, so University of Miami is where I always tell people.
What's your degree?
International Business and Marketing. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, well, look at what I'm dealing with on here. We got Guatemala, Mexico, China, Korea, California, Canadians on here. Oh my God, this is international business at its best right here, bro. You live in Miami, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
Guatemala, Guadalajara, learned all kinds of daggum words. International business. What'd you make coming out of school? You get a job offer?
I actually did an internship with Enterprise Rent-A-Car coming out of school.
Great
So
training. Great training right there. Great training.
Yeah, they give you good training. I was there for about 8 or 9 years, and after 2014, I transferred into doing insurance in 2014. So Enterprise was good training, like you said. It did that part for me, which was good. But this has been better. This has been way better.
What? I'm sorry. I was being polite and rude at the same time with this.
No,
Who? How much did they pay you? What was the salary per month coming out? Oh, not per month, annual salary.
Let's say about 35, 40,000.
35 or 40,000. When did you graduate?
I graduated in 2008. So you were getting paid 35, 40,000, but you were doing about 60 hours a week.
Here, let me ask you this. I ain't trying to be funny, but do you remember two things? The funny part second. Do you remember how much taxes they were? Do you remember getting your check going, damn, there's no way I'm going to get paid $35,000 with no more than they're paying me every week or every month? You remember looking at your check going like, where are they doing my money?
A little bit, not a lot, a little bit. I do remember that.
I remember first time I looked at my check, I thought I'd lose my mind.
Did a lot of work, and that check was very small.
Yeah. So I need to talk to you about writing off taxes, writing off meals, miles, golf, food, wine, watches, ring, anything you're doing for promotion purposes to write off. That's what the government says. I ain't no accountant. I can't give you no advice, but I'm giving you some advice. I've written off that stuff for years and years. They never said nothing to me. Other people say, I got audited. I said, oh, I got audited. All I had was my record. Here's the records. They're like, you ought to see them. They will put them out. I'd be like, I don't know, Dave. That's a reference right there. Well, we don't like it, but okay. You know, don't be scared.
Yes, sir.
And that's what you build in your business. America made with free of entrepreneurs, bro. And we ain't gonna downgrade you because you went to FIU. We're gonna let that slide, man. No problem.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You are going to discriminate against rednecks, so I'm just going to tell you that. Bubba. Fired up about you, man. I'm going to see you next week, Wednesday night up at Jason August.
Yes, sir. You definitely will.
Ring bells, man. I want to talk to you about drawing out your group, okay? And Cash Tampa. Who the hell? Best name I've. Anna, hey, I got a question. Anna, how do we say your last name? You're going to be important with this company. Let's learn how to say your name. Well, we ain't going to learn totally, but let's hear it.
Piedrahita. Piedrahita.
Piedrahita.
There you go.
Where are you from? Where's it? Where's your family from, your ancestry?
Originally I'm from Brazil, but the last name is a Colombian last name.
And why is that? What's up with a Colombian last name from Brazil? Did you move to Brazil or move to Colombia?
No, I was born in Brazil and I married a Colombian.
See what I'm saying, Robert? This is international business, bro. That's the way it goes around.
You gotta roll those R's, Andy.
Huh? Yeah.
You gotta roll the R's.
You say it. Let's see if you can say it.
I can't say it. I'm working on my R's.
Piedrahita?
Yeah, there we go. You got it.
Piedrahita.
There we go.
Gonna kick you the ass. All right. Matter of fact, are you flying on a jet with me? You and G?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're super excited. Woohoo!
What y'all should do, you heard me talking to Jason, what y'all ought to do is get some recruits over here in Tampa and St. Pete and Clearwater, get them to come into the office.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You got it.
Why not? You got a free jet ride over.
For sure.
You could have them pick you up at the jet when we land. Say, look, pick me up when I'm coming in on my buddy's private jet over there to Chiltern, and ride me back to the office, if you don't mind. Yeah, for sure, man. All right. I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to all of you. Just keep talking, but I want to get into this. Why do you draw your group out? Okay. There's two really reasons. You don't need to pull them up. Yeah, don't pull them up. You don't need them. Two reasons: profitability and stability. Wit. You really put in wit to get depth. Now, some of these things sound contradictory, but I'm just telling you, it's how I run my life. Oh, that's the details, baby. I'll do it. All right, it's how I run my. That's how I run my life. Okay. Width and depth. Width creates profitability, and depth creates stability. Okay, so Karen, it's so accentuated in this business compared to your other business. Okay, because the way we've got the compensation structure, when you put people in width, you're going to have better spread or better margin or higher profitability. And then the wider you get, the more they're going to push you up the ladder of growth. So when you look at our compensation structure, it's really the compensation structure of McDonald's. It's the compensation structure of the Hill. It's the universal business compensation structure. I heard this guy's like, can I just hire one leg and just drive it down to the 10 million miles long? I was like, no, it won't work like that, because you want to keep wanting your spread, and then the guy above you's not. It won't work. It's a nightmare. We do have glow. But glow appears to be infinity, but it's not really infinity. I mean, in every way I can show you that it looks like infinity, but you got to put in width. You got to put in depth, and you got to put in width. Now, here's the one thing when you hire a person, Robert, let me assure you, they're going to quit. So how you going to know? Because I've studied this business. I've been doing it for 27 years. They're going to die in a car wreck. We got a guy named Keith Hakener down there. He'll be meeting with us. That jerk about died 2 times in car wreck. Matter of fact, he should have died both dadgum times, right? You said, well, he's good now. He ain't no, he could be in the third one. Craziest thing in the world. Okay, they're going to die, or they're going to win a lottery. I'll never forget where this guy called us. It was about 17 years ago. He was so fired up. We was fired up because we thought he done sold $1 million annuity. He won $6 million. We ain't seen that son of a gun since. My partner Barry called me. He said, Get little Keith done won $6 million. I said, oh, God, he ain't going to sell nothing. That's gone. He said, listen, guys, I'm going to keep working. I'm going to keep working. Y'all can, I'm going to ignore the money. We ain't seen that some gun sit. I'm telling you. And then some of my wife going to say, look, you need to get you a job and get you some benefits. We ain't got no health insurance. You lost your mind. What's wrong with you? Didn't your daddy raise you better? I ain't gonna make no more cornbread for you if you don't quit that insurance business and get you a regular job down there at the motel. And he gonna be like, okay, sweetie, I'll do it. And quit. You just lost your guy. But if this guy you got has 3 or 4 wide, and each one of them have 3 or 4 wide, and then it's 3 or 4 wide, and there's a Robert Bell or somebody down there, this joker quits, gets run over, gets killed. Wife tells him he can't do it no more. Robert be like, I don't care. Boom. And if you had that in 2 or 3 different places, my whole business built by people quitting and then me getting different legs. Be different. You with me? That's the way it's worked. You say, well, that's a shame. That's the way you've been. Dude, that's the way life works. Oh, it's like, I know Deborah Pendergast. Y'all remember her husband passed away yesterday. I hate that. I know Johnny. He's a good guy. He worked my secretary for 10 years. Went to high school with the boy. What are you going to do? Send cards, send flowers. I'm going to tell you. I told my kids, you just be glad. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to die. And when I do, I'm going to leave y'all a bunch of life insurance. I want you to be like, party, party. Albright's through with his suffering, his misery, and all and dieting and stuff. He's done with that. That's because I call that stuff. Okay. Y'all with me? Debt creates security. Wit creates profitability. Okay? All right, so what I'm doing all the time, y'all will notice, I'm always putting in wit, and I'm always working at the deepest part of I'm like a jackhammer. Or like, have you ever seen movies, those people, especially in the prison, they be hitting on them big rocks. They don't just do it in prison, they hold a metal bar, they hold a bar, like something like this right here. They hold it like this right here, and then somebody's hammering on the top, beating it, and bamming down in the rock, and they just bam, bam. I don't know if you get it, but it's still want to get good rhythm. Bam, bam. I've seen it where they get one guy hitting it, another guy hitting it while he's doing this. It says bam, 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 because he got two guys hitting it. All right, boom, boom. Me and Davies working in a group like that, and me and Mike Leventovich working in a group like that. They'll hit it, then I hit it. They'll hit it, I hit it. They'll hit it, I hit it. Then what happens is it'll blow up all of a sudden. That rock will just fall apart and it'll open up for you. Jason, Tony, we're doing a little bit of it. We need to do it in more legs. You with me? Anna, you're part of it. You with me? This is what you do, okay? You draw out your group. Y'all, those of y'all that have a copy of this book, you can look, a lot of this, you can read about it. I'm gonna give you a good overview of it, but it's on page 111, building depth. Page 111 is building width and depth. Okay? So what you do is you draw out your group. We'll draw out a group now, right now. Have you got anybody selling, Robert, or it's just you so far? Robert Bell.
It's just me right now.
Okay, do you have anybody thinking about sale or in class?
I have one person right now that's thinking about selling.
Okay. See how that look.
Okay.
So you got to draw out your group. You should be doing it right now, Robert. Draw it out.
I am.
It's a piece of paper.
I'm with you. I got you.
Robert Bell. This person in class, what's their first name?
Tori.
Tori. All right. Here's the way it looks right now. People have all creative ways about doing it. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you can see. See, I got dots drawn for the next two. So what you need to do is you listen to that book, but what you need to do is you need to talk to Tori and say, Tori, first of all, you should be texting Tori and say, hey, this is crazy. Are you seeing this guy? He's got jet. He's coming in. You with me? He's coming to see us. You with me? That's called working Tori. You're working Tori. Does Tori have anybody in class?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
You got no depth in the Tori then. See how see how I drew out his group? Now I know what I'm dealing with. Does that make sense? So let's what happens is it keeps your goals in mind. Let me show you where you need to get where you need to improve. Let me show you, okay? You need to improve here and here. See how green, it went from blue to green? That's your goals right there. But if you don't draw your group out, you don't know what your goals are. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I do it all the time. Paul Roberts texted me Bubba's group, and the first week of January, Bubba's group was bigger than Kelly Haney's. Kelly, you on here? You don't like that? I don't like that neither. It was bigger than Dr. Abear's group, or whoever, I don't know what leg it. I have to look at that again. It was bigger than that Abear Andershot group. You with me? Bubba's over here. He done passed them. Boom, yeah. Touche. You with me? They're going to say, yeah, he just wrote a big annuity. That's all it is. Bubba going to be like, we're going to write a bigger one next week, too. Got 3 more coming. Got 40 appointments, 10 people. But you see what I'm saying, Robert Bell? You go by Robbie or Robert?
Here I go by Robbie B.
Robbie B. See, do you understand the reason I'm talking to you is because I was drawing out my group? I was like, who I got down there under the bed? And are you under Miles or who do you direct to?
Miles.
Well, see, now, you see, that encourages me further. See, what I'm trying to do I'll show you this. I'm gonna draw it with a whip. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get this leg. I'm trying to work way down in here, and then I'm always trying to work way out here. Okay. Let me show you. This is why you grow up the group, because you see what you're trying to do right here. Look. There. Look. Do you see that? Right here is Brandon Manley, and right here is you. That's called I'm working width and I'm working depth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I was telling Robbie, I said, it seems like I'm playing chess and everybody else is playing hacky sack. I wish to say they was playing checkers. I wish they was playing checkers. I said, they playing checkers, I'm playing chess. I swear, I think sometimes they playing hacky sack. You know what hacky sack is, Robbie B?
Not hacky sack. Chess, checkers, yes.
Do you know what hacky sack is?
No.
They're Asheville, North Carolina, Stephen Davies, they got some hacky sack players. I wouldn't be surprised they ain't got some in California. I know they got them in Asheville. Y'all got hacky sack out there in California, Tony? Yeah. Take a little bag, you kick it. Kick it in the air. Like a soccer ball, but it's a bag of like rice or corn or something.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen that before.
It's kicking a little sack in the air. Hacky sack. And then
Okay, I've seen
three
that
of them
before.
sit around kicking.
Yes.
I think they're smoking something too, I ain't sure. But you see,
I've seen that before.
Smoking and kicking a sack.
No, I've seen the hacky sack game before.
So what you do is you draw out your group. So you always see. Whenever you should watch me when I go in a room, Robert. I'm always asking who's who, and in my mind, you don't need to watch TV, but there's this TV thing. There's this girl that's pretty famous. It's called something. Somebody on here knows. It's a trick question, but who knows that the chess movie thing that's playing is kind of popular? Don't raise your hand. Don't raise your hand. Raise your hand. Who knows? Somebody tell me what's the name of that thing. Be honest. Do y'all not know?
I've seen it. I just can't think of the name of it right now.
I see. No, that's me raising my hand. I ain't no help. Y'all don't know that movie? I hope you don't. There's this chess girl, and when she lays down at night, she plays chess on the ceiling because she's infatuated with chess and how she wins. It's called the Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah. All right. The Queen's Gambit. She's studying all these different moves. Well, in my mind, I'm playing chess all the time with my group. Ben Davies was getting into it the other day. I was like, Davies, you got to test this thing, man. We got to strategize this. Got to get deep and wide. And what I do is I'll have Rojas working my deepest leg. I'll have Mike Leventovich helping me with my deepest part. I have Mike Leventovich, he's helping me with my, you with me? I'm in Dallas 7th and 8th of February. That's right after our convention, I think. Is that right, Brandon? Family? February 7th?
7th and 8th.
7th and 8th. So on Sunday, I'm over there working with Diane Lampy and some people down in the 3rd and 4th leg of Fitz. I'm working depth, working down the deepest part of Lampy's leg. And I've also got Brandon, who hired Vinny, who I just did on the leaderboard, who has a guy named Jeff, who has a wife named Jen, and they've got 15 people coming to Dallas. So it goes Brandon, Vinny, Jeff, that's 3 deep, and 4 deep. I've got 15 people coming. Does that make sense, Robert Bell?
Yes.
So the reason you draw your group out is so you know what you're trying to do. That's the first thing. Okay? All right.
Okay.
Number 2, it reminds you of what your rank production and recruiting. Because if you just screw your group out like this right here, you just screw it out like this. If this was you, what you want to do is you want to rank your highest producers to the left. So the way you're looking at it, I think that'd be the left for you. Yeah. You want to rank the highest to the left, the weakest over here to the right. And when you show your people, you want to show them. So it's kind of a leaderboard like this. Highest to lowest, highest to lowest. that make sense?
Yes.
And so then when you start drawing the group going down, and you start going down like this, you rank them. You want to do them like this and rank them as in if this person's selling more, you want to move them up because it's more who you're talking to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it tells you, and then if you say, Andrew, this is the way it's ranked when it comes to selling, but let me re-rank it and draw it again and show you who's number one at recruiting. So I might say, let's put your number one recruiter here as number one, but let's put your number one sales guy at number two. Because this recruiter is going to eventually find somebody to beat that salesperson. So let's predict the future and let's go ahead and put them there. Make sense?
Yep.
It's like a football coach. Our football coach at NC State, he's got all these players coming in the quarterback. Well, the guy that played a lot this year is already transferring out. He don't care because he's got a stable coming below him. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you're always got that stable or pipeline of people coming in. Jake Krause, y'all are starting to build like crazy. What was y'all's production overall last year? Jake, do you remember, you know what number y'all came in for the year?
Yeah, we did, let's see,
Personal
total
production.
for the group or for our
Personal.
personal?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think
I
it
see
was.
your wife holding this number up. I don't know.
I don't know what she means by 8,
Well,
but I know
y'all did last year.
$200,000 hit our bank account last year. So
We
that-
came in number 8 right now on the trip points leaderboard, 353,000.
How much?
353,000 personal production points on the trip leaderboard.
350,000 personal production numbers on the leaderboard. And what was the 8? What are you saying that? What's the 8 from?
It's the number 8 on the trip leaderboard for the year.
Number 8. Y'all are number 8 on the trip leaderboard at 350,000 in issue paid business. Is that right? And you were saying a lot of money hit your bank account, Jake?
Right. 250,000.
$250 million. I remember talking to this guy. We first started. I said, man, I make 250,000 2 years in a row and change our life. And it did. Let me tell you something. 2.5 million 2 years in a row give you different problems than you ever had in your life.
More gooder.
I've seen that happening, y'all. Jake, you tracking with me? 500. Is that the goal?
That's the goal. 2021, 40 and 40 is going to get us to this. What if we could find like 3 more people to do 40 and 40? What if everybody on here found 3 more people?
I ain't trying to be a smart ass. Y'all gonna make that. Have you done the math? What y'all gonna make in friggin' January?
Yeah.
you would have to make less each month to only make 500,000.
That's true. That is true.
You're not gonna make less, dude. Y'all gonna pull in 750,000. Is a possibility. There's a sincere possibility you'll be at 80,000 a month revenue November and December. That's 160. I'm just telling you, dude. Y'all got stuff in the pipeline. You're recruiting and you're selling. Her recruiting, her selling. This book, thanks to Karen Lin Ching. How you say it, Karen? If I can do Piastra, yeah, I can do yours.
No, my name is Kiao Lin Chen.
Did you say Karen?
Yes, Karen, because I don't know, people call me Karen, but my name is Kiao Lin Chen. My real name is Chinese name.
Say that first name, just the first name by itself. Let me focus on it.
Kiao.
How you spell it in English?
Qiao.
Kiao.
Kiao.
Yeah. You want me to call you Kiao or Karen?
Karen.
Okay, I'll do it. All right. Karen, thank you for bringing that book. They use this book. He starts calling 40 military people a week from his history and special forces people and all his family and friends and uncles and cousins. And Bev starts doing that. 750,000. Plus, she's already picked up. Did you pick up on $1 million annuity or it's in the works, Bell? What's up with that?
It's 4 separate annuities for 1.2 million in the pipeline right now.
Are they moving over to BAM first and then some moving to you, or?
Yes, sir.
That's when you look at your watch and be like, here's what I like about them though. They don't look at that money coming in and go, when I get that money, they're going ahead and print more money. That's how I know they're going to skyrocket into income. They're workers. They're grinders, which you call them. All right, what were you thinking about? How do you rank them? Production? How you rank them for selling? When you get a person selling and recruiting, they go right to number one, Robert. Matter of fact, they move up a higher priority in depth. You go like, they go right to the top. The more they sell, they move up closer to you and further to the left. I'm not sure how this looks, y'all. This is my left. I'm not sure if it looks like the left. Up and to the left. That's how you draw out your group. You get this concentration of who you're dealing with. It helps you make solid, clear decisions on who to work with. Okay? See, I want to be working. Brandon's the widest and I'm really working hard. I got other ones that are smaller, and I work with them, Robert, but not as much. But I want to. I want to pull them over tighter to the crowd. And I'm hiring every day. All right. Show people chasing your top producers and what they're shooting for. So when Paul Roberts says Bubba's leading the way, he's showing Bubba what Kelly's doing and what G-Shock's doing, and he's creating this kind of the same way we do with our leaderboard. It's your leaderboard. And then if I do it, when I'm doing a group with Stephen Davies and his top leaders, look at a couple of these guys, one of his guys in particular. I'm looking for a couple of his guys. When I do a call and I've got 6 or 7 of his guys, I use the group drawing as a way to show them how they rank in that small team. You with me? And I can show them in the bigger team, but I want to show them on a small team how they rank. All right. Shows exactly where you need to find some crazy people. If your business has stalled, you want to go down in there and go to that meeting, and you got to go. I was talking to Riddle about this. Riddle on here. Yeah, I see Riddle down there. Go to that place where there's people. Go, like physically go. Because then you can hit them on the shoulder, hit them on the head, hug them, talk junk to them. You can COVID with them. You can do all kinds of stuff when you're in person that you can't do over the Zoom call. You just can't get it done. You get mad. It's hard to get mad on these Zoom calls. You just like, but in person, you get mad, you get excited, you create atmosphere better, so you go to them. All right. Strengths and weaknesses of your organization. If this is you and this is your business, right here, what do you need to do, Robert?
Do some more depth, build some depth.
If your business like this right here, Robert, what do you need to do?
Some more width.
And
depth. Width and depth.
That's width and depth. Okay? Now, I will draw out people like Lou Body. He just got a group of what, Lou, how many of those people you met with yesterday or the day before?
It was 15 people I met with yesterday.
All right. So I would be trying to figure out who hired who, and I would draw that group out. You with me?
Yes, sir.
So if it's 3 wide, and then one guy has 3, another guy has 2, or if it's just 2 wide, 2 leaders, I might be 1 leader.
One leader.
Okay, 1 leader. We got to figure out how wide she is, and then who she hired and who they hired. Because if you find out this is her group, then if I were you, I'm wanting to work here, 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 here. I'm not wanting to work her width. I'm wanting to work her depth, because that's her width, not your width.
Yes,
People say, how come you don't work my width? You said get wide. I am getting wide, but you need to see width shows you, Robert, when a person don't have width, that tells you somebody else is building the team. They could be trying to build it, but if they're not getting no results, they just something about them. They turn people off. They won't help people. They won't invest in people. They won't leave their house. They're not nice. they can't teach, they can't coach, they can't build a relationship, whatever it is. Getting wide is your job. Your upline is always trying to work depth. When you see a guy that don't have any depth, either he's a problem or his upline's a problem. You don't know which. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So what you do is you go down and you talk to him. You try to figure out if it's a leadership problem or if he's a problem. And you start talking to him about, hey, are you calling your friends? No. Well, let me tell you how to do it. Let me tell you how to do it. Let's do who I got on here? Jeff Rodriguez, Lee Reyes. Lee Reyes. Lee, I thought about you today, man. I got fired up about you. See how your mic's working, Lee.
Yes, sir.
You remember me talking about this when I was in Reno, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you, I don't know if you listen to Audibles, but if you listen to Audibles, here's what I was listening to when I thought about you, bro. Have you ever heard of this dude?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my
David
God.
Goggins?
Yeah, I was like, that's Lee Reyes right there. It's a fighter, a grinder. And I like it when he says, I was the only one in the room. That don't mean he was the only human being. He means like I was the only redneck there. Or I was the only guy from Puerto Rico in the room. I was the only guy from Colombia. You with me? When you're the only one in the room. Marvin, you know what I'm talking about. When you're the only one. That's what Goggin talks about. And so I was thinking about you, Lee Reyes, and I was thinking, man, if I could get Lee Reyes, because I remember what you was talking about. You said, Andy, I'm flipping the switch, baby. It's hard to flip the switch, okay? So, Lee, here's what you do. Okay, see what's happening, Robert. I got a big organization under the Carries, or the Carries have a big leg. It's Osuna and Osor. They got another leg that goes Shannon and Mama Reyes and Lee. Does that make sense, Robert? So you see how I know that? So I'm going like, all right, I got to talk to this guy and see if I can get him into, building a team. Because if this joker's back gets hurt, he ain't gonna have no money coming in. Even if I wanted to go to Africa with me for a month, he'd be like, I got bills. I'd be like, hey man, you want to go? We're going to Italy for a month. We're gonna do a cheese tasting contest over there. He'd be like, month? I'd be all right, 10 days. Get away for 3 days. I go get away for 3 days to Italy. I need people that have freedom to travel because they have money coming in from overrides. You with me? I'm gonna sell him on overrides and building a team and recognition and getting promotions, become an agency manager, become a district manager, national manager. And so what happened is that's what I was talking about with Tony. Tony's working on him and I'm working on him. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll help him get that. Now we can't make him do it, but we can work on him. Does that make sense? So Lee, here's what you do. Make a list, top 10 people. Matter of fact, go ahead and top 50. Go on your Facebook. Look at your phone. There's another place I can go to. Contacts. Go to your contacts. There's all my A's. I got 37,000 numbers in my phone. I don't know how many you got. That ain't even through the A's yet, right? I'm flipping it. I'm still on the A's. I'm still on the A's. I'm still on the A's. Still on the A's. A's. Oh, there we go. But you see what I'm saying? You go to your list and start pick out top 50 people. Don't take long. Find 50 pretty quick. All right? And then what you call them up, Rojas, tell them what you did. Tell them what's happened so far. Now watch this. See how I'm using Rojas to work over here. Rojas is really the second leg of Mike Hartliff. He don't want to hear that right now. He thinks he's number one leg of Hartliff. But, he's number two leg of Hartliff, who's under Riddle, to help me over here on the number two leg under Tony. See how strategic this is? I hate to tell everybody all my secrets, Alfonso, but somehow they got to hear them. Okay? Junior, don't start nothing. I didn't get them to rank you for a reason. You know that, Gum. Well, enthusiasm. When I put you on stage, Junior, make money. Print it. Tell them, Osuna. Osuna, talk to him. Tell him how it works.
That's right. You get in there. You get in their face. You get knocked down, you get back up, It doesn't matter who says no, you got to get back up and get in their face.
Hey, tell them how your churches started growing, Osuna.
So church started growing. We told people, you got to talk to 40. You got to meet with people out there, invite them to church. If 40 of us do the same thing, we double, baby, 1 week. Woo!
And see, Junior, we use his office when the church ain't in there. I said, if you would grow your daggone church, we'd have a bigger office for free. He's like, good point. I know it's a good point. I always think. I'm thinking chess. I ain't thinking hacky sack. I'm thinking chess, baby. We gotta recruit this church. What's the name of your church, Osuna? Let's go ahead and recruit somebody right now. What's the name of it?
Bethesda.
Oh, Otsoy. I was telling Otsoy we get ready to jump in a private jet. He goes around talking to people, starts meeting people. I hope you keep doing that when I ain't in your face, Otsoy. Have you seen that little boy yet? Have you been able to meet with him since you got back?
Yeah, absolutely. He was here at the office and he's all ready to rock with us. Send you a picture.
This is the kid that you met in the airport?
Yes, Omar Garcia.
I was like, what? Good looking kid over there, man. What was he, about 24, 26?
26 years old.
36. He looked good. Looked like a 26-year-old and he's 36.
Actually 33.
33. Okay. But okay, tell them about your results. Hey, listen. You don't just get one, Otsoy. This is like potato chip. You don't just get one, Bubba. You taste that salt and that crack in your mouth, you be like, whoa, let me get one more chip. One more chip. You with me? One more in width, one more in depth. And by the way, you ain't got a list of his. You ain't got that network marketing. Tell him to order that book or let him read a couple pages. Take a couple pictures and send some pictures. Tell him how this thing works. Work that boy. 'Cause let me tell you something. The fastest time to get depth is the first time you get somebody in. So you see how I met you? The reason I had to meet you is because I done called everybody I know. I done called everybody I know. I had to go to new people. But you know people, and you're 33 years old. That's the perfect age. Get with it. Tell them, Rojas, what had happened when you started calling your list.
Lions Nation, what's up, man? How y'all doing? Yeah, so we were chatting Albright and I about 10:15, 10:30 at night. Said right now, take out your phone, start texting people right now. What you doing tomorrow? I need to talk to you. And send a message to 10 people. So I did that, and he said, I bet somebody's going to be crying about this opportunity. I bet you will get a text back about how they needed to. Sure enough, man, I texted a client of mine whose husband just passed away. She didn't know what she was going to do. Long story short, he went and met with all of our leaders out in Treasure Island, and she was up there on stage, thanking everybody and crying for the opportunity. A client, you know what I mean? So
did you know? I mean, her spouse died, but did you know that she didn't know what she was going to do? She didn't have a support crew. She didn't have an income strategy. Did you know she was struggling like that?
No, I didn't. Matter of fact, she told me when I texted her, she was still up at night trying to figure out what she was going to do in her life. You know what I mean? It was 11 o'clock at night.
All right. Now what you got to do? But how many people did you call, Rohan?
That night, I think I texted about 15 people, 4 responded.
You need to call all of them.
Yes.
I'm serious. Dial those people. And by the way, because you need to talk to get 40 a week, you need to talk to 7. I think it's 7. No, you need to talk to 6 a day. 6 times 7 would be 42. Right. 6 a day, 6 brand new people a day. How old are you, Rojas?
30.
Dude, you ain't never going to be 30 again. You're going to be my age, 56 years old, almost 57, thinking, man, I wish I'd have called my people more solid when I was 30. Okay? You can't just do it one time. But you see how I'm working him, Robbie B? I'm working him. It's work. It takes energy, thought, and enthusiasm, and I'm selling him on it. And I got Rojas now telling Reyes what he needs to do. Okay? Now listen to this. Here's how I'm going to teach this too. and this is in that book that Karen told us about. It's not the people that's changing. It's you. It's not your job to make them do something. It's your job to call 6 people. That's why I got that book, the Circle of You. It depends on what you do, not what they do.
Right.
And if I know you're doing that, I know you're out there in the fight, in the battle. But if I know you're not contacting 40 people a week, I know it's going to take you forever. And I had this guy who was spending like, I think, $1,000 a week. He was so frustrated. He might be on here. I might be looking. And I was like, dude, that is not the way it works. You ain't never called everybody you know yet. You got to get in gear with that. And then when you hire a person, it's easier to tell them what you did and what you're doing than telling them to spend $1,000 a week so they don't have to talk to their friend. Well, my friend, I know. I've been doing this 27 years. I know every crying excuse and reason and logic. I've heard it all. I just know the answer. It's like if you play that game, Andy Riddle had his team playing Cash Flow Quadrant. If y'all ain't never played Cash Flow Quadrant, it's got this stack of cards. And when you see the card, we know the answer, so we tell you what to do. No, don't do that. They go like, oh, I think it might make money. I go, no, I've looked the whole stack of cards. There's no card in here where you make money off of that card. That card, you just throw it away. Next card was, oh yeah, bet big on that because that one scores big. It's the answer in here. We don't play this game so many times we know. You got to call everybody you know. And you got to stay motivated. So we got games. Here's the first game we got. First game we got is you do 40-40. We got a sheet. I think we got it ready to start filling it out. You give us name, phone number, email, state they're in. Hey, Chris, Tia, we need to add a date. We need to add a date that they met with them and talk to them about it. That is critical. The date needs to be on there, I think. I'm about 99% sure the date that it happened needs to be on there. Y'all think about that and tell me if I ain't right about that. But we're going to give away, matter of fact, Tia, are you able to pull up one of the hoodies, pants? If you're able to, why don't you pull that up? Show y'all something.
Give me just a second.
Okay, yeah, take your time, no rush. I'll show y'all something that happened just now. Y'all gonna like this. I think you're gonna like this. I like it. Look what just came in. See, hold it up for me. Let me tell you what it says. It says, prosperity, inspiration, eternity. What do you want? Simple, clear goals, partner, integrity, 2021, and dream. All that is on the front of the coin. She's going to send me I'm asking her to do 10 things at once. She's going to send me the back side of the coin. Second. Oh, here we go. With fingernails and all. How do I get it? These coins are out. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. I've got a cabin in North Carolina that is a 5-star resort.
Tell them, Andy.
The first, I'm trying to tell them. The first 12 people. No. The first 12 guys. Because this is going to be a intimate, I don't want a mixture. Because the next contest I'm going to announce is for the women. This was Jane's idea, so don't get, well, actually, it's my idea. Tell me about it. But the way it works, I lost my people. All right, the way it works, the first 12 guys that compete 40-40 3 times, get a hoodie, get a pants, get a hat. Boom, you're invited. The first 12 to complete this, we're going to hang out. I'm going to do 2 nights at the cabin. We're going to shoot stuff. We're going to ride stuff. How about this? How about we split up and do a paintball? I got all kinds of paintball guns. How about we have a paintball war? How about we have massive steak, oysters? I'm talking we eat, have a good time. If you want to have a beer, we'll probably have a beer there. We'll have some juice. Have some Kool-Aid, have some Pepsi, regular and diet. Women, I'm going to bring Tia. I'm going to bring Gina Hall. Ivy Wilson and number one girl, Megan Wood. First 12 people, we're gonna say, I'm gonna put you up at the Fusion Resort in Florida. I bet, hey, I do put in the right to change it to the Treasure Island Resort, which is insane beautiful. I'm getting in my 10,000 steps this morning. I walked by the Treasure Island Resort and I said, you know what? That wouldn't be terrible to do the meeting there. And then we could walk right across Treasure Island Resort and meet in our office if we're going to do any training. Here's what we've done in the past. Got this friend of mine, actually Mike Hartley, give me Steve Doss's name. And Doss has this big old daggum yacht with an inside air condition and all up on a hood. And we're going to take y'all and tour y'all through Treasure Island and just have some food on there and drink. And them girls, first 12 ladies, we're going to put you up, feed you at a resort on Treasure Island. You say, when are we going to do it? Well, you tell me, when are we going to have 12 people to finish the deal? As soon as we get 10 people, I'm going to say, all right, look, looks like we almost got it. Here's the date. Mark it on your calendar. We're getting ready to go up there. And there has been some requests for a 50 cal. So let me just tell you this. If I were you, I'd try to be the first one if you want to be on the 50 cal. By the way, this is not power like COWS. This is caliber. This is a go boom. Okay? So I would try to be in the top 1 or 2 or 3 if you want to have any shot at that. Okay? Also, let's do this. The first 5, I'm going to get you, I don't care if you order these, first 5 are going to get you a coin out. What do I want? How do I get it? So the first 5 to finish it, clearly you're going to get your hoodie, or you can go with the pants first. You can go with the water cooler first. With me? Terry Edwards, talk to me, bro. You got it going on?
Man, we are smoking, but we got this thing lit, wide open. 2021, ain't gonna know what happens. We get them we get them in depth. On tomorrow, we'll have 10 agents finish their health license. We get ready to kill Medicare. We got the Drink Factory expanding all across the country, baby. We got Sebastian and LaQuinta Chambers out in Lawton, Oklahoma. They're getting wilder than Fat Baby Bottom. Gonna hire Joe Lewis down in Beaumont, Texas. Fired up about them. We got them in Eastern North Carolina. We got Julius. Can y'all hear me okay?
Loud and clear. Hey, I want to make sure. Beaumont, Texas. You know I'm going to be in Dallas on February 7th and 8th. I don't know how far that is, but he ought to fly up or drive up. And then the other thing, tell them about our Burlington meeting we got scheduled.
Yep, we got on February the 20th, Saturday, we're going to do an all-day training at the corporate office in Burlington. They can't fit in my office, Andy, so we got to go over there to the house. So we're going to go over there to the house with my base, your base, APF, Davies, and Cats, I believe, on February the 20th. We should be getting the invite link out. We're going to limit it to the first 50, so you got to hurry up. And as soon as the link get out, get ready because it's gonna pack out.
Yeah, it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fly the jet down. Why don't you and Adam and Davies come on down? We'll do some fishing on Friday. So I gotta get the jet down anyway. Y'all might as well fly down here. We'll maybe do a little bit of fishing or something, and then we'll fly back Friday night, and then Saturday morning we'll jump up and do a boot camp. What do you think?
I'm fired up about it. Hey, Andy, this is the year we're gonna build this. I remember when we was building network marketing. And I kind of resented it after I left because I was like, hey, we did all that work, didn't make no money. Got over here, started making some money, forgot about the network marketing part. Now we're going to put this thing together. We got a house party set up already with a new agent in Rock Hill, South Carolina, 4 wide. All 4 of those bits are going to be inviting new people to her house. Me and Tia, we going down there to do a meeting in her home, and we get ready to spread out like vertic and elevation church, baby, from living room to living room, from sea to sign to sea, baby.
With our art, with our lead flow. By the way, dude, we figured out that we can do Medicare direct mail leads for $20. Y'all hadn't heard that.
Woo!
So that's coming out like this week. Our direct mail lady says she can do it. We can get them down to 17. We're gonna do it. If it costs 23, we're gonna do it. Right now, we got it pegged. We think we can do it at $20. Okay, hear what I'm saying? This is before open enrollment because people turn 65. They got to get this. It's free. 99% of the time, it's free. By the way, if it's bed suck and they pay for it, you get a commission too. But the cool part is free and you get a commission. And they got to get it. And you got a direct mail lead. By the way, after you do all that, go home, go out in your car, get a coffee, then you can go back and say, hey, we need to talk about retirement planning, annuities. Think about this. Final expense, usually, Terry, usually the people that are making 200,000 or 150,000 don't respond to those leads. Usually. Medicare, everybody, I don't care how much money you make, you're going to respond to that when you turn 65. So those are going to be the biggest annuity and life insurance leads you've ever seen your entire life.
This is crazy.
Our compensation system is bizarre. Our ARC system is bizarre. Our lead program, direct mail for mortgage protection, final expense, nobody has anything like Terry, home meeting. We got me fired up, dude. Tell them, just get, we got to get off of here, but just.
So what we used to do is this right here. And we would make $100 sale and make $20. So the money was always in the recruiting, first of all. The downline was what you wanted, and we sold the dream of passive income. But when somebody got started, we launched their business in their home. So we would schedule, as soon as they got started, we would schedule an event in their house. And then we go to their house, do a home meeting. And the goal is to book 3 more home meetings from that one meeting. And then once a week or every other week, we'll have what we call a big shot meeting, where we will have somebody that's making 100,000, 150,000 come in town, and we'll invite everybody to that one meeting, do a training the next day, and then we go back out and hammer it, and just kill it, bro.
That's how you go 12 deep in 2 weeks, Terry.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Going 12 deep in 2 weeks is a whole lot different than going 12 wide, Mr. Brittle, in 2 weeks. You say, you don't want me to go 12 wide in weeks? No, I want you to go do wide in 12 weeks. I do. And I also want you to go 12 deep in 2 weeks. But you can't just keep doing this. You can't keep doing this. You got to do some of this and some of this. It's called a right angle. Create a right angle, Robert. I'm telling you, there's so many people on here that have done the work to make millions of dollars, but they've not done it in this business. Like what you did, think about what you did at Enterprise. Think about what you did, Olga, filling those planes with baggage on your hands and knees. Think about, Alfonso, what you've done in the last 40 years, or 40 of career. Think of what you've done, Terry. Think of what you've done, Karen. Think of what you've done, Otsoy, trying to run for that young president of Brazil. Or who was that? What was you trying to, senator of Guatemala or something? He went over there and did a political race. What was you trying to be? What level was you trying to get, Otsoy?
Representative.
Of what?
A representative for the district where I was born. Kind of the U.S. representative.
What country? What country?
Guatemala.
You want to be a district representative in Guatemala. Ran, spent all that money, everything he had, all his money, just emptied his bank accounts, left his wife to go do it. Dude, what if you did that here? You've done the work to be a multimillionaire. And you say, well, I already done it. I don't want to do it again. I didn't want to do it again either. I did it in Amway. I played football in high school. I didn't play in college because I didn't want to play at that level. I didn't study at that level. You with me? I said, I'm going to do something. I did Amway 100%. So I don't want to do it again. But then I was like, I want to get rich. So I just did it again. I went after it. By the way, there's a little baby, Mason. Mason is born this morning at 5 a.m., 8 pounds, 8.9 ounces, 20 inches long, 10.5. Woo-hoo! Life is killing, baby. They being born, people dying, people being born. People quitting in this business, people getting rich. People slacking off, people picking it up. Why? I know why I do what I do, but I don't know why other people do what they do. But I'm fired up out of mine. Jared Patton, Lindar Cook, we see you on here. Fonzo, there she goes. Rojas, Camp, Karen, Levin Toby, just B. Ray Joseph. I see you. Let me move you up here in the front. I can move you up here top where I see you. There you go. All right, Joseph and B. Ray. Woo-hoo! Y'all go kill it. It's January 2021. We're off to the race. All right, love y'all. Hope it helps. Write your group. I want to see it. Post them to me. See you.